always been against Chacha, not because we're against constitutional reform. Hindi ako absolutist. I would welcome constitutional reform, but for the better, not for the worse. Ang nangyayari, in the GMA days, Chacha niya, we exposed it, term extension ng habol ng Chacha ni Gloria Arroyo nung panahon niya. And unfortunately, and very sadly, she's back in power, and the Chacha she passed recently in the form of resolution about Houses number 15, ang laman nun, term extension na naman. At pangalawa, cancellation of election. At pangatlo, pagtanggal ng term limits. At pang-apat, pagtanggal ng prohibition sa political dynasty. At pang-lima, pagbukas ng bansa sa transnational corporation further. At pang-anim, pagkat ng Vice President doon sa line of succession. Go lang tayo sandali sa Vice President. When Gloria Arroyo's RBH 15 said that the successor to the incumbent President, Rodrigo Duterte, in case he is removed from office or is incapacitated, is not the Vice President but the Senate President, and ultimately, of course, the Speaker of the House. Maraming lumaban dyan. Maraming nagsabing, bakit tanggalan mo ng pwesto ang Vice Presidente? Inelect nga ng tao yun para Vice Presidente. Speaker Gloria Arroyo promised to reinstate the original provision. Nung pinasa ang RBH 15, ay siguro ang mali ng marami, nagtiwala sila kay Gloria Arroyo, akala ni-reinstate niya. Binasa ko kahapon ang RBH 15, and I just found out she practically obliterated the office of the Vice President. What does Article 16, Section 4 of RBH 15 say? That in case of death, removal from office, or incapacity of the incumbent president, the Vice President takes over or acts as President until a new President shall have been chosen and qualified. Ano ibig sabihin nun? Under the Constitution, ang Vice Presidente ang maging Presidente pag nawala ang Presidente. Ito, acting President si Vice President Robredo until someone chooses the President who chooses the next President. Sino? Kongreso ang magpipili? O di si Gloria Arroyo na yung sunod nating Presidente niyan pag ganun ang mangyari? That is a recipe for civil war. Bakit? Nag-assume na yung Vice President ng powers ng presidency, tapos merong i-select sila na Presidente na mag-replace sa kanya. Gulo yan dito. So that's one more reason why I would come forward and say, itong Chacha na to, it's not all about the Filipino people. It's not about the benefit of the people. It's not about the development of the country. This Chacha is another self-serving effort para magkaroon ng cancellation of election, para magkaroon ng term extension, para matanggal ang term limits, at mapanatili ang sarili nila sa poder. This Chacha is not about people. It's about benefits for politicians like Gloria Arroyo and President Duterte. Ang first step talaga ng mamamayan dito is to not be lulled into complacency na dead on arrival na sabi ng mga senador. There is still a chance. Now, I'll go to another point. This is the icing on the cake talaga. Under RBH 15 is embedded a provision that will cancel the 2019 elections. Ano yon? Transitory provision. It says, the first election under this new constitution shall be on the second Monday of May 2022. Kaya nila ni-railroad sa House ang Chacha kasi minamadali nila. Bakit? Kung ma-approve ang Chacha ng Senado at ma-ratify before May, kahit pa April ang plebisito. Simple lang ang plebisito. Papel lang yan, hindi yan automated. Isang question lang yan. Do you approve of the proposed constitution? Yes or no? Kayang-kayang i-mount ng COMELEC yan anytime. You don't need a big budget for that. Pag na-approve ang Chacha nila by March or even April of 2019, what happens to the 2019 election? It's cancelled. Why? Because the new constitution says that the first election is 2022. Kaya sabi ko, this is a very palatable Chacha now from senators down to the lowest councilor kasi makakancel ang 2019 election. And everybody almost all of the incumbents would like the elections cancelled. So, there is still a chance for me. Bakit? Alam nyo, ang Chacha has always been very powerful. Lahat ng Chacha. Always very powerful from the start. Whether it's the Chacha of the former presidents or even this Chacha under President Duterte. In the middle of these Chacha efforts, they lose steam. Bakit? Nalaman kasi ng tao yung content. Ngayon, alam na ng tao yung content, ang opposition ng tao will grow. That is why I still believe that there's a chance to stop Chacha. The only window we have now is from January 20 to February 2. That is the time when the Senate will convene. And the arena now is shifted to the Senate. Yan ang YCGMA dyan. She shifted the battle to the Senate. Ngayon, Senate ang mag-decide. The moment Senate approves RBH 15, wow, it will be a very difficult campaign for those who want to vote no. Kasi government have the resources, the pro-Chacha people have the resources, and the repressive political conditions do not allow for a free deliberation of Chacha. Ibig sabihin, you cannot campaign like you're free to campaign. Takot yung tao eh. So for me, the arena is in the Senate. Dapat hindi pumasa sa Senado yan. Kasi the moment pumasa sa Senado, medyo difficult ang ratification campaign dahil sa overwhelming advantage ng pro-Chacha forces in controlling the result of any plebiscite that will approve the new charter change.